Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Parking Lot Mechanic. Welcome to the parking lot. Another beautiful day here in Lower Alabama. And today we are working on 2015 Chevy Malibu. We are going to be checking the transmission fluid level. This is a non-serviceable transmission. There is not a dipstick on it, so it's a pain in the butt to check the fluid level in it. For starters, you've got to remove the driver's side front wheel, and the vehicle has to be level. So I ended up jacking up the entire vehicle using the jack stands to keep the vehicle level, so we can check the transmission fluid levels. For starters, if you look down inside here, we have a transmission fill cap buried down in here. Now it's right on top of the transmission, and he is right back here. It's this guy right there. I don't know if you can see him very good or not. Doing the best I can because he is buried in here. And like I said, that is the top of the transmission right there. Something else I did to make sure the transmission itself was level, I had a small level laying around, and I actually set it on top of the transmission, so that way I know the transmission itself is level before we go checking the fluid. All right, let's try to get this cap off here real quick. All right, there we go. That's the cap off. Oh, there you can see pretty good right there. All right, and this here's the wonderful little cap. It's got some information on the top of it. Now you want to be careful. You do not want to get anything down that drain hole. So I'm actually going to put the cap back on it. That way nothing gets in it until we get ready to put fluid in it. All right. Now, on the driver's side of the side of the car, there's a little bitty bolt on the side of the transmission. Let's see if I can get in here to where you can see it. All right. There's a bolt, and as you may have noticed, I've got something leaking underneath here, and I believe it is my input shaft seal right there, but that'll be another video. Today we're just worried about checking the transmission fluid levels. Now that small bolt right there, we're going to undo it, and if fluid comes out of it, it's full. If fluid does not come out of it, then we go back up to the top and put some in that fill cap that I showed you at the beginning. Let's get this one out and see what happens. Alright, we got him loose. Alright, that one's got a little bit of fluid trickling out of it. So we're going to say that's full. Now, if it wasn't full, nothing came out, then we would have to go up top, add fluid to it until it starts coming out of that hole. Now once it starts coming out of there, then you're full. So I don't need none right now. Went through all this crap and jacking it up just because they didn't want to put no dipstick on here. This is a size 11 socket, and I'm just using a 1/4 inch ratchet. You don't want to go torquing this down too tight because it's an aluminum transmission. You'll strip those threads out. So good half a ugga nugga should about hold it. Alright, and like I said, if you don't have any coming out, then you'll come back up here to this fill cap right here. Take him off. Then you'll add fluid in there until it starts coming out that small hole in the side of the transmission. Once it does that, you're full, and that's it. I hope that helps somebody out, because I didn't know what to do. And by no means am I a professional mechanic. I'm just your average Joe trying to save some dough. I hope the video helps. Subscribe, like, you know what to do. Bye. Something else I want to add real quick. This is the type of transmission fluid this vehicle takes, and it is a Dextron 6. So if you do have to add transmission fluid, make sure you get the right one for your vehicle.